here one time before. So let's see if I remember. Yep, laboratory. Okay, y'all, I'm getting nervous because I just went down to the lab, as you guys seen, and it looked like it's closed. So that's not good. So I'm about to go in and check in here and see what's going on, because I drove all the way over here, and before I came over here, I asked the girl who answered the phone, you know, their receptionist or whatever, hey, can I come in? And she was like, yeah. She was like, go ahead and go in. You should be fine. So I don't know, but I just drove over here. So I hope today is the day, because I don't feel like coming back tomorrow and I don't have time. So let's see. At the other OBGYN that you guys see me come to, which is located in Huntersville. So I got a call from the nurse literally when I got in the car, probably about it was probably maybe about 5 minutes after I had got on the highway, and she was like, yeah, go ahead and go to the location and get your blood drawn, because your levels can change. She's like, so we really need it today. So she's like, try your hardest. So I'm like doing like literally like 80 to get over here before they close at like 4:45. So fingers crossed that they can do this, because I don't have time to come back anyways. All right, you guys, so I am all signed in up there. So I did make it in time, so that's good. So yeah, she like called me, she's like, no, try to go get it today because your levels change. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. So I got over here, like I said, I was doing like 80 and I made it in time, so thank God, because I don't have time to do it tomorrow, because I told you I'm doing overtime. So gotta get all of this holiday money, and my birthday is December 19th, just in case no one knows that. So yeah, and I'm not doing anything this year. You guys know I just got my new apartment, so we're just getting that furnished, and we're probably just gonna have a get together, something small, nothing big this year. I usually either go out of the country or I travel or do something, so this year is gonna be very small. So we're gonna see. And I'm not scared to get my blood drawn or blood pricks or anything. I have a good vein. I have to show y'all, like, I have a really, really, really good vein. Like, seriously. Let me see if I can show y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, Blue Cross Blue Shield. All right, you guys. So I just got my blood drawn. Quick, fast, and easy. And the nurse was so sweet. I love it when I meet nice nurses. They make me want to come back. And I was a nurse in school before, actually LPN school. So I'm thinking of getting back into the nursing thing, but we'll see. But anyways, so she stated to me that we should be able to find out if I ovulated tomorrow, by tomorrow afternoon. So I told her I'll be looking out for that call. So I'm so excited. Now, like I stated, if they say that I did ovulate, then I do plan on doing a live pregnancy test. But if she says I didn't, I'm not. In the next vlog, as I stated, my next vlog will be the live pregnancy test. I don't have any doctor's appointments as of now, because my Aunt Flo is supposed to start in December. It says around, like, I think December 2nd or something like that. December 2nd, 4th, whatever. So only thing we would do is basically wait, see if I ovulated, and if not, then they'll go ahead and send over the Clomid probably again, and we'll try again next month. So we're gonna see how this goes. Fingers crossed that it worked, and who knows, I could have me a little Christmas miracle, a little birthday. So I'm excited. See you ladies in the next vlog. Oh, and thanks so much for all of the likes, the love, and the comments. I appreciate it. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys enjoy and have a great Thanksgiving. Alright ladies, so as you ladies saw, I tried to go to my OBGYN office and get my progesterone levels checked, and they were not open. So I was really ticked off at this time, because I took off of work, and I was doing overtime, and I took off of work so I can go get the progesterone level, because I skipped it last time and they said I needed it. But anyways, as you guys can see, long story short, I did end up getting it done. The hospital had called me, because my OBGYN office is linked to like the hospital, so
So like I'm assuming like maybe like one of the receptionists called me and was like, hey, I'm not sure who told you the information, but the other location is still open. Get there before 4:45 and they can do it. So thank God they were able to. And the nurse, she was really nice, as you guys can see. But there's some things that I wanted to get you guys up on. I have been very mentally just drained, sad. I actually woke up today, which is the day, of course, after Thanksgiving. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone and their family. And I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and enjoyed your loved ones. I did. So yeah. But I just woke up today and I was just really feeling bad. I got an email to my phone that told me that a prescription for Clomid 100 was sent over to the pharmacy. And I'm thinking like, well, I called the nurse so she can tell me what my progesterone levels were. So as you guys can see, it was a 10.5. So I actually found out from the group that I'm in. I told you guys I'm in a group on my Facebook, that the girls were like, hey, yeah, you did ovulate, but I hadn't heard from the doctor to confirm it. So she actually didn't confirm it till like later on that day. She wrote me a note, and as you guys can see what it said, so I'll put it here just so you guys can read it. And this is the midwife. So this is not my doctor. So she sent over 100, a prescription for 100 Clomid, 100 milligrams of Clomid. And I was so upset, like I got infuriated because I've already been on 100. So as you guys can see, yes, I did ovulate, but I only had one follicle on my right ovary. I had none on my left. So yeah, 100 was working, but it barely worked because as I told you, in order for me to get that Avadra shot, they wanted it to be measuring 18 across, so 18 by 18 by 18. And mine was 13 by 11 by 10. So I wasn't able to get the shot. So I still did, as you guys can see, my live OPK test. I still will do a live pregnancy test just because I did ovulate. Per my Glow app, I ovulated on the 18th of November, and I did baby dance before then and actually on the day of ovulation. So I'm still gonna do my live pregnancy test just because. And the nurse actually called me today, today, the day after Thanksgiving, and say, hey, your cycle is a little bit longer, so that doesn't mean we're out for the count. So just go ahead and do a pregnancy test once you miss your cycle. So my next cycle is supposed to start on December the 2nd. So I was just so upset because I'm like, first of all, I didn't talk to the doctor. You didn't call me. You didn't tell me that you were sending over 100. I was pissed because I was like, well, I thought we would move to 150. So I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of doctors don't like really using Clomid after about the third cycle because usually only supposed to have a 6-month supply of Clomid and then move on. So I was kind of mad because I'm like, why would you send 100 over if it barely worked? Why would you not send over 150? So I called back to the doctor. I'm like, hey, you know what? I want you guys to go ahead and look at my chart, see what's going on, because you guys know on 50 milligrams of Clomid, I had nothing on the right, nothing on the left, nothing. So she said she would talk to the nurse, but I haven't heard back. And honestly, you guys, I was so upset. Like I started crying, and my boyfriend had to like console me and comfort me and tell me it's gonna be okay and to not rush and that it's gonna happen, because I was just I'm getting aggravated. Like I told you guys, and I'll keep reiterating this because I'm pretty sure there's another woman out there who's going through the same thing as me. I'm paying for all of this. So prime example, like those follicle scans that I get, before I go, I have to sign my name on the bill to basically say like whatever insurance doesn't cover, I'm gonna pay for it. That's $300 every follicle scan. That doesn't include all of the nicks and knacks and things that they want me to do, which I'm fine with it because it's a part of TTCing, but I get frustrated when I want a nurse or someone to call me back and talk about the things that you should be telling me, filling me in on the detail. So I told them, I said, I want to speak to my doctor before I start on 100 again, because apparently, yeah, it worked, but it barely worked. So I'm just really frustrated with that. I'm just frustrated at the fact that my cycle is longer, so I feel like everything they're doing, they put me on like a normal 28 to 38 cycle, and that's not me. Prime example, as you guys can see what she did. So I've been taking my Clomid days 3 through 7. So now the nurse has said that she wants me to switch it and take it days 5 through 9, which pisses me off because I asked them, I said, it's weird. When I read a lot of women comments or they talk about being on Clomid days 3 through 7, either they don't get pregnant or they have to switch to days 5 through 9, because when you have PCOS like me, we're not even sure when we have a cycle. So I feel like taking Clomid days 3 through 7 is for women who have that cycle clockwork every month. I don't have that. So the fact that she's switching now, it's like, oh, so now you guys want to listen to me. So now I'm just kind of like, I'm just going like back and forth, and it's just getting a little bit tiring. Like, and just baby dancing is just becoming a thing because you're trying to get pregnant, and it's taking the fun out of it, it's taking the enjoyment, the love out of it, and it's just kind of being one of those things where it's like, okay, we have to do this and this and this and this and this. And even this month, me and my boyfriend, we tried not to focus on that so much. Like, okay, so you guys, I did started taking the prenatal vitamins, which I feel like that was good to have that folic acid in my system. And then this month, currently tonight, I just started back on my metformin. So I wanted to make sure I had the right prescription. She actually bumped me up to 1,500, but she told me to start with 2 and see how that goes. So I haven't had any bad experiences per my video that you guys seen that I did about the review on metformin. I don't really have any bad experiences on it. So I don't have a problem with taking it. I have a problem with, for my TTC journey, that I had surgery for the first time to remove a polyp, and even though I knew there wasn't a reason I wasn't getting pregnant, they were acting like it was such a big deal for me to get it removed. So I feel like, okay, now you guys see it's removed. I went to HSG test, you guys did see that my tubes are not blocked. I've been on Clomid for 2 months and it's not working. I just kind of feel like I'm losing hope in it, and I never want to cry on camera because I'm a very positive person, and I know a lot of women are also on this TTC journey with me, so I never want to put that like negative stuff out there. But I also do want you guys to see the real, which is why my eyes kind of like this, because I've been crying. I actually just woke up from a nap. I'm actually gonna go to bed right now. But I want you guys to know that this has been one of the craziest experiences I've ever had, and a lot of this I'm going through by myself, so it's something new for me, and it's something new for my significant other that I'm with. So a lot of this stuff I'm learning along the way, but I also feel like when someone is like me and they've never been on Clomid, I need a nurse who has that bedside care, who's gonna fill me in on every detail, like who's gonna tell me everything, you know. And like I told y'all, I don't want to go from Clomid to letrozole right now. I want to finish off my Clomid to see if it works, and then move on to the next medication. Because let's say that Clomid doesn't work, then let's say I get on letrozole for more or whatever, and that doesn't work. So you know what that means? Next thing you know, they're gonna send me back over to an RE, so I can either try IUI or IVF. And for me, here in Charlotte, North Carolina, our IVFs cost around $14,000. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't have that type of money to be paying someone $14,000 or even trying to get a loan for that amount, you know, for something that could or could not work. So I just get in my head a lot. But thank you ladies for commenting, showing all the love, even the emails that I get. I appreciate all of that. I appreciate you guys following me on YouTube and being a part of my TTC family. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I also wish you guys a million amounts of baby dust, because it's funny we always say that word, but I wish you guys so much baby dust to you and your significant other. Fingers crossed that my doctor comes in and we look and we get the 150, because if not, that means by December 2nd or 3rd, if I do not start on flow, then I'll be getting back on Clomid. I'm gonna test until I actually get my cycle. So I'm gonna try to wait and do a live pregnancy test for you guys actually on, well, I wanna wait till December 3rd just because it'll be actually like the day after like that I missed my period. So I actually wanna do it on that day and see what happens, so we'll see. But thank you guys so much for coming to my channel, for all the likes and the love, and joining my TTC family. And I will see you ladies in the next vlog. So enjoy the holidays with your family. Bye.